you please tell us about you?
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Hassan. Saya berasal daripada Syria. Umur saya 21 tahun dan saya sudah menetap di Malaysia selama 10 tahun.
My name is Majid Azari. I'm originally was born in Iran, but I grew up in Africa.
My name is Kasum Buteju. I'm from Sri Lanka. I've been here for 2 years right now.
Yeah, Mohammed Hamza. I'm from Bangladesh.
My name is Yim. I'm from Vietnam.
Hi everyone, my name is Shams. I am from Egypt.
I'm Sidratul Munta.
How many years have you stayed in Malaysia?
3.
I've been here for 2 years right now.
Currently, about coming close to 4 years now.
It's my 5th year running.
I have stayed in Malaysia for 9 years.
And I've been in Malaysia for around 5 years now.
When was the first time you heard about Malaysia?
I think it was about 2014 there, because I had a friend of mine who was doing masters here in this university. So he told me about here in Malaysia.
My friends told me about Malaysia who studied here. They said that's pretty good and it's pretty cheap as well. Yeah.
Maybe in 2007 when we met a Malaysian family in Syria. We knew each other, we became friends, my family and their family. That was the first time we heard the word Malaysia.
When I was I was very young, I was in class 7 probably, and my parents planned this trip to Malaysia. So that's how I heard, first time I ever heard about Malaysia.
I actually came to Malaysia 5 years before just to visit with my family. So that's when I first.
Why did you choose Malaysia?
Malaysia because it's near to my country, and it's when I was looking for university, it's really good. Not only university is one of the best, and it's very cheap compared to other countries, and even the living cost is really cheap, and it's really it's very good as well. So yeah,
I chose Malaysia because the tuition fees were cheaper and the living cost was slightly more affordable.
In general, I would say Malaysia is a great country to live in, to study in, and to be in general.
What was your first impression of Malaysia?
Felt like home because the weather is similar, the food is similar, people are friendly. Yeah, it was easy for me to get used to it. Yeah.
When we came here, the weather was hot. Because in Syria we have winter, so when we came here, the clothes we brought was winter clothes, so we had to throw it away when we arrived.
Very hot, humid, but very beautiful. A lot of greenery, nature.
well, I don't remember back at that time, but after I came here for university, it was amazing. I got to see so many new culture, which is not common in my country. I got to be part of that culture. So yeah, it was really amazing.
Gave me a homely vibe.
My first impression of Malaysia was that it was a really nice place and people were really friendly and there were a lot of malls.
Did anything surprise you when you became a student in Malaysia?
Not really. I had the same experience that I had when I was a student back in Africa, so it's not too much different.
One thing which is that the way the other students were helpful, the locals, students from other countries, they were very kind and very helpful, and the teamwork. Basically, the teamwork. I got to learn a lot about the teamwork and all. So yeah.
How would you describe the Malaysian community?
Friendly? Yeah, really friendly actually, and very diverse. So anyone who's interested in making more friendships and stuff, yeah, it's very easy.
They're friendly people. They're very helpful. They mingle around very easily.
I would describe the Malaysian community to be really friendly and helpful, and some of my very best friends are actually Malaysians.
What is your experience staying in Malaysia for the past few years?
It's been quite good. I've met some really good friends here, the local, international friends, and then I've visited a few places here. Malaysia is really beautiful and nice.
Of course, it had its ups and downs, but in general, I would say it's pleasant, or else I wouldn't have continued to even pursue another degree in Malaysia.
There have been bad days and good days, of course, but I'm grateful that Malaysia, I grew up here more than I grew up in Syria actually, so I know a lot about Malaysia more than Syria. So Malaysia is like my second home, and yeah, my experience so far has been wonderful.
I learned to be independent, take my decisions. In general, it made me turn into a better person in many ways.
What is your favorite thing about Malaysia?
Two things. One is the food. I love the Malaysian food, especially durian. I'm a big fan of durian. Second thing is the ethnicities. It's a multiracial country, so they're living together. That's my favorite thing.
That one thing which I've been really cherished all my life is that I got to not only meet different culture but also be part of that culture, which I don't get to experience in my country. So that was really amazing.
So the scenery is the best thing.
It's people actually. They are very, very friendly, friendlier than I expected, and very welcoming. It's easy to sort of mingle with them.
What is your least favorite about Malaysia?
That would be 100% the humidity. Something I'm still getting used to it.
The weather?
What is your favorite Malaysian food?
Well, I love the local cuisine, nasi kukus, nasi goreng, ayam, and the local cuisine. I just love it. So yeah.
Oh, that would be nasi lemak for sure. Drink is lemon ice.
Nasi kukus. Milo ice.
Maybe tempoyak and pudu, Milo ice. Milo dinosaur.
Food is a bit spicy for me, but I do like the dessert. I like the pandan dessert. It's really nice. I like that.
That would probably be curry mee. I really like curry mee, but I also like something that's uncommon for international people to like. Or maybe it's just like it's either you like it or you hate it. It's durian. I do love durian. And I do like all kinds of food actually. Chendol.
What is your favorite place in Malaysia?
The islands like Penang and Perhentian. And I also love the nature areas like Yosemite.
I went to Penang and I really like Penang, so I would say that would be one of my favorite places. KL, of course, there's a lot of entertainment and fun thing to do.
I've been to Langkawi Island, and I also have been to Penang, which was really amazing as well.
Penang, because of the street arts and it's very lively. So the food in Penang is really good as well.
My favorite place in Malaysia, I actually don't have one because I've traveled to quite a few places in Malaysia, and in each of them I've made really good memories. So technically, all of the places that I've traveled to in Malaysia are my favorite places.
If you could change one thing about this country, what would it be?
I don't know. I don't think there's much they need to change about the country. Yeah, it's quite a good country. There's a lot of good things about it.
Probably the weather, but it's not possible, so.
And well, nothing. I want it to be exactly the way it is. So yeah.
Probably make my sport, which is rugby, more popular.